back to another video by myself, Dalek, and from 101 Productions. This is an update and collection video. So I'm going to update you on what's coming on the channel, where I've been, and then collection, you're just going to get a tour of the room that I now live in. So, a long story cut short, where have I been? Well, for the past 9 months I've been ill. I was in my final year of college and it became incredibly stressful due to illness. The last 6 months were just really hard, not in terms of work, but just in terms of, I guess, atmosphere and that kind of thing. But that's all done and dusted now, and I have gotten into a relationship. I'm pointing over here like I have someone to show you. I don't. She's not here at the moment. She's working. But I was got into a relationship. She moved up to where I used to live to look after me, and now I've come down to live with her, so that a change of scenery and all this kind of stuff will do me better. I've also come down because it gets me closer to where I need to be to pursue my career as an actor, which, if you didn't know, I am an actor, so please hire me. So while she's working, I unfortunately can't, my phone's just gone off, I can't unfortunately find any normal jobs, so I'm having to search and scour for acting jobs and acting professions and all this kind of stuff, and it's difficult, but I'm hoping something will come back soon. But until that time, I'm going to continue my YouTube channel. One, it builds up my confidence in front of a camera and talking to myself, basically, and two, it just gives me that little bit of creative outlet so that if it takes a couple of months for me to get a role, I'm not going to go stark mad, insane and bored. If you can hear scratching in the background, that is my pet animal. You will see her very shortly. So, update as to what's coming to the channel. Well, as always, the Doctor Who episode rewrites will be coming. Series 1 is looking at the 5 Dalek stories since Victory of the Daleks, which will be Asylum of the Daleks, Into the Dalek, The Magician's Apprentice, The Witch's Familiar, and Resolution. I'm going to be rewriting all 5 of them, and I have a really nice, or a really good story, which I'm quite happy with, so I'm going to try and get those out at least once a month up until December, because I should be able to do that. So, look forward to them. Figure reviews. I am reviewing the B&M 2019 sets. Well, at least a third of them I don't have. There's 3 that I'm missing due to kind of funds, so I picked up the ones that I wanted, so I'm going to review them and put them up on my channel as and when I can. I'm also going to review some older sets in my collection as well, because I think it would be good to get into that kind of get into the workings of reviews, so that when new sets and new toys come out, I can review them as well. I'm going to also be reviewing kind of like other stuff that's not related to Doctor Who, because although this is a Doctor Who channel, I'm also into loads of other science fiction and loads of other things as well. So I'm going to incorporate that into it. Gaming videos. I'm probably not going to do any more Minecraft videos. Not for the fact that I don't want to. Just, I prefer Minecraft being a fun little outlet, but I do have 3 games that I can record and bring to YouTube, and those are the Doctor Who Adventure games, which, yes, I have managed to find my old files and reinstall them, the Eternity Clock, which I bought off of Steam, I think, for £1 a few years ago, and Doctor Who Fallout 2 Vegas. Now, if you're wondering what that is, it's a mod for the PC for Fallout New Vegas, and it's really good. It adds in loads of TARDISes and new elements from Doctor Who, so I'm thinking of doing a walkthrough of that. If you're interested, let me know down below. I'm also interested in doing an actual walkthrough of New Vegas by itself, but not the mod actually installed, so if that intrigues you, also let me know below. The final 2 points, update-wise, audio adventures and animation adventures will be coming. Audio adventures probably quicker than the animations. The animations are going to take some time. I'm working on getting the story perfected and the animation perfected before I kind of release it. I've got a really big story and a really cool intertwined 14 episode arc, which is going to be hopefully mind-blowing to watch. I'm hoping the way that it pans out, it will work out that way. And the audio series, I'm just going to release 4 at a time and see how it goes. So that's what's to look forward to on the channel. So the videos that come out next will be my reviews. I'll probably do updates on if I get stuff for the collection, or if I just think there's something that I want to update you guys about, then that's what I will do. So what we're going to do is we're going to move on to the room tour. you can stop looking at my ugly mug and you can look at all the beautiful things that are in the room. So I am again sharing this room with my girlfriend, so I will point out which parts of her collection and which parts are of mine, because this room is an amalgamation of 2 franchises at this moment in time, and I wonder which ones they are. So we're going to start at the door and work our way round this way so we end on the figures, which sounds like a really good idea. So I shall see you in a second. So I may have had an upgrade in terms of video quality compared to the first part of this video, which I do apologise. I had to pick my girlfriend up, who is there with a cat. So I stole her phone to do a HD tour of the room, because why wouldn't I? I've got the option, so I might as well do it. So I said to start with the door, and that is the door. I'm not going to go any closer because there is an ID card there, which I'm not going to do. But here there is my Peter Capaldi Series 9 Abbey Shot coat, which is very nice, and I bought it at full price before Abbey Shot decided to go out of business and fucking put all their stuff on sale, so thanks for that. On the wall, there is a Fallout poster, there is a Rick and Morty calendar, there is a mirror, and there are a butt ton of teddies. A butt ton of teddies. There is also a cat. I have a cat in my life now. And there is also a Toy-Toys who is eating things. Say hello, Herman. And that's as good as we're going to get. So that's the Toy-Toys. She lives on our sofa because we don't use it. That is a steelbook from Fallout 4. Next picture from Fallout 4. A whole load of stuff from the Fallout franchise. So this is the franchise that my girlfriend collects. And as I told you, there are 2 very distinct franchises in this room. So there's a whole lot of pop vinyls up there and a really cool diecast fusion flea. The cat is sitting in the Toy-Toy stand. You better not be going to the toilet, madam. Over here we have the bookshelf. On the bottom we have a whole load of 60s Daleks. So these were mostly gotten from the Chase set, and then 2 of them were from the Enemies of the First Doctor. This Dalek is a custom which I bought off of Facebook. There's some more pop vinyls, they're all Stranger Things. There's some books behind there, there's some Doctor Who books behind all the makeup. There's some Target novels along there, some of the reprints and then some of the new ones. 3 from the 8th Doctor, and then a whole load of new series. There are more new series under here. In the cat's cage, I'm just gonna look at the kitty cat. So there's about 6 books propping up this. We should be getting some wood for it, but we're too lazy to go out and buy some. Also, no money. Moving up to this, we get the Star Trek and the Star Wars books. Yes, they're intermingled, but that's fine because I'm a fan of both franchises. The Mr. Men Doctor things, which were bought from Forbidden Planet when it closed down, or at least my local Forbidden Planet closed down. Don't worry, Forbidden Planet's still open. A packaged Wave 1 Zygon, a packaged Wave 2 Mobius. I know it's Morbius, but still. Some more pop vinyls, including some Call of Duty ones. I'm a big fan of the Black Ops franchise, including especially kind of the zombies. So we've got the Toasted Monkey Bomb, which I think is the Chase variant, and then we've got a nice signed Chase variant Brutus, who was signed by Nolan North, who did the voice. Up top we have a butt ton of Daleks from multiple sets. We've got the Destiny set over here, 2 of the Destiny Daleks from there, the Resurrection of the Dalek set there, a custom Weetabix Dalek, which actually turned out really nicely. I'm very happy with how that turned out. Will it focus? No, it won't. It's going to focus on the books in the background. That's fine. There's a whole lot of pop vinyls behind all the Daleks, and then there's 2 McFarlane Toys figures. Again, the camera really doesn't want to focus on them, but that's cool. That's cool. And then Davros. So that's that bookshelf. It's mostly just books and then a couple of cool things planted on top. This is the TV unit. My TV is turned and points that way. On the back is a flag from the Fallout franchise. There are some Star Trek ships here. There are some Star Wars ships there. There's a little bit of Rick and Morty in the middle. And then there's a Doctor Who real-time 6th Doctor who looks fantastic. And I got him for a really good price, so he's staying in box. Down here we have some information booklets from Doctor Who. There's also an information booklet here from the Orville, which I recommend going to see. And then there's some more booklets down here. There's a Star Trek encyclopedia. There's the book on the Daleks, and then stellar cartography. There's an Xbox 360. There's a PlayStation 4. There's a PlayStation 1, and there's a PlayStation 2, and there is a kitty cat again. And she is sitting watching. Down, further down here, you may not be able to see too well, it is a bit dark, but down here we have some graphic novels, we have some more information booklets from Doctor Who, and then we have a book called The Inside Story, which when I was really young, I think about 6 or 7, I had one of those travelling libraries come to our primary school, and they had this book in it, and I really wanted to keep it, and I very nearly did, but I couldn't get away with it, and I'm a good person, so I don't steal. But Mum and Dad bought me that year for Christmas, so it all worked out quite well. In here we have a whole load of graphic novels. These are the Doctor Who magazine graphic novels. That goes all the way from the Iron Legion all the way up to the Land of the Blind, and then a couple of new series ones as well. As I've got the 8th Doctor one, so I've got all of the classic series ones on release so far, and then there's some Star Trek, some omnibuses from the new films, and then the omnibus of the Doctor Who classics, so it's some of those but in colour, and then Prisoner of Time, which is nice, and then a butt ton of sellotape, because apparently you can't have too much sellotape. So around the front is the big TV, and then some more stuff. In there are some extra figures, and then that's all the crafting rubbish, which you may or may not see at some point. The bed is over that way. There is a whole load of crap on here, just PlayStation remotes and all that kind of stuff. There's some pictures on the wall. There's a window. There's a lot more cactuses. You can see a theme here. It's Fallout, Doctor Who, and cactus. So there's some Fallout stuff here. These are from the game. We've got the mascots of, not of the game, but of Nuka-Cola. You have a picture of the Nuka-Cola pin-up. There's a tin, very dusty and weathered tin, which looks really nice. Harry Potter Blu-ray on top of where all the rest of the DVDs are. Those were quite good. They only cost £2 each from a charity shop, which is a really good find, 'cause that's like really expensive now. There's the I've forgotten the name of it now. Pip-Boy, there we go. I remembered! I'm not a failure. That is the Vault Boy holding a dagger from Skyrim. Yeah, it's Bethesda. It's all from the same franchise. There's a pin collection behind there, and then up here there is a... Oh, this is... There you go, that's about as best I'm gonna get it. There's another Pip-Boy. There is a custom Pip-Boy painted by my girlfriend in Nuka-Cola Quantum, and then there's a nice box and some artwork, which is nice. There is a wooden sign, because who doesn't like wooden signs? And then there's a whole load of Fallout stuff that came in the loot boxes. We managed to get 3 of those for 40 quid offline, and it still had everything in it, so that's a pretty decent deal. There's a nice terminal thing here, which holds the phones. This is how my reviews are done, because I use quality technology. There are some ice packs. There are some salt and pepper shakers, and then there are mini weapons of fun things from the game, as well as some really cool pins as well, and another Skyrim thing. That's a coin. The Empire is Law. That sounds very Star Warsy as well. Then we have some bobbleheads. Bobble. No, you didn't bobble very well. There you go. Kind of. Didn't really work. Over here we have the desk. You can see the boxes for the sets that are about to be reviewed. My laziness with clothes. Another PlayStation. All the loose screwdrivers. So Capaldi's, technically Capaldi's. The first release of the Master Sonic screwdriver, and this has been through some. It's been through the waterworks. Been through the fixed many times. You can see all the glue that's amalgamated on the bottom. There's the figures, we'll have a look at those in a second. Over here we have a really cool poster that looks like the beginning of a comic book, which I really like. Up there is a shot from, I believe it's 30 Years in the TARDIS. Down here we have a custom Pip-Boy by one of our friends. He built it for my girlfriend's birthday. There is a gun from Star Trek. It is not real, do not worry, there are more candles. And then we actually have the figures, or at least some of them. These are some new series figures that had to be moved down when I got the 5th Doctor's TARDIS. So you've got 2 TARDISes there, the 40th anniversary box set, and some autographs. And there's a cup there holding all of this guy's accessories, and I really like how this Doctor comes out on camera. He looks very good, and then all his accessories are down there as well. Then we have the figures, if the camera will load. There you go. So screwdrivers on the top, figures, classic figures, and classic TARDISes on the top. So that is the original 4th Doctor's TARDIS, which I bought originally from Forbidden Planet, the 3rd Doctor, 4th Doctor, the new 5th Doctor one, and the 7th Doctor's one, which I got in box. It had been opened and played with, but I got it for £50, including the Doctor and the box, so I'm quite happy I've got that. And the electronics still work, which is a blasted miracle. Then here we have the 1st Doctor to the mid of the 4th Doctor's era, figure-wise. Most of these were bought originally. Some of these are second-hand from Comic-Cons, and then a third number now, I think about 22, 23, 24 of the figures in my collection now are actually from B&M. So that's quite nice. It's a bit dark at the back, but there is a Melkur, and there's another Crispy Master just over there. Got some Cybermen, some Daleks. The Planet Dalek, which is there, and the Remembrance Supreme I got off Facebook for £40 with the Black 60s Dalek. The Imperial Dalek I traded for a Martha Jones figure, or at least I traded the Martha Jones figure for the Imperial Dalek, so I think I only paid a couple of quid for him for postage. As you can see, a couple of customs in there as well. And then down here we have the new series stuff, which is very hard to see, but it is all there. And then that's about it for the room. The last thing I'm just going to show you is the DVDs, because I skipped over them. I don't have many DVDs because I have most of the classics on a hard drive, downloaded from a hard drive, so I'm just going to move some shoes out of the way. But I have a good collection of classics. I started out the Blu-ray collection, season 19. It's the only Blu-ray one that I have, and I think the next one I'm going to get is the season 26 one. But I think I'll just get the 5th Doctor complete in Blu-ray and go for the rest there. A whole load of new series stuff, Spider-Man, some more new series stuff, some Charmed, and that's basically it. And some really nice painted shoes, which is cool. And that is it. That is the room. And as I mentioned in the beginning part of the video, I do live with someone now, and this room is about twice the size of my original room, which is nice. The cat's holding her paw out. she's trying to play. So yeah, that is the video. That is the room tour. I hope you enjoyed. The reviews will be coming next couple of days, I guess. I don't actually have a schedule for releasing them. They're just going to turn up when they turn up. So I look forward to that. And yeah, that's basically it. The lighting here is... Oh, I made it worse. Oh, there we go. That's better. Kind of. No, it's all gone wrong at the end. It's all gone wrong. So thank you very much for watching, guys. And I shall see you next time. Tortoise.